How's it going, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of the Great Ace Attorney Resolve Blind.
Susato was on fire.
So last time, Susato just made a surprise appearance, coming all the way back from Japan after leaving.
Which was crazy, because we weren't expecting her to be back.
Yeah, and we also now have rumors that Kazuma might actually be alive because his body never showed up.
Yes, and also that Strongheart might be the next Gant.
Yeah, which I already have my suspicions about him, but it only just adds more fuel to the fire.
Literally.
So now we're going to go see Enoch Trevor, who is not here.
I think it's so cute that like Susato's little comments are just her basically being like, oh, I haven't been to any of these places.
Oh, yeah. Oh, we can't go. I don't believe we have any business that will require a visit here at the moment.
She's like, I don't want to go there.
Well, we can't even... Oh, wait, right. We just have to investigate. I don't think we're going to be able to go to visit this guy until we get Sholmes back.
23rd October. Sholmes' suite.
Wow. Very quiet.
I know, there's no one here.
My eye's always drawn to this big metal chest that Mr. Sholmes and Iris uses as a coffee table.
Isn't it where Iris keeps her very important papers?
It is. So you'd think that they treat it with more care, really. But only the other day, I saw Mr. Sholmes kick it.
Oh no!
I suppose something must have been frustrating him.
What a shame to mistreat the furniture, though. Was it damaged?
The chest was fine, but Mr. Sholmes was doubled up on the floor for almost 10 minutes. He broke his toe.
Oh dear, that is a painful tale.
Ah, yes, Mr. Sholmes' curious collection of trinkets from the various mysteries he solved.
I'm trying to figure out if technically all of the shit in this, not apartment, all of his, like, trinkets are technically just, like, shit that he's stolen from crime scenes.
Yeah, evidence. He's just taken.
Yeah.
It's one of my favorite parts of this room, full of items with such exciting tales to tell. And I do believe he's added to it since I've last looked. Now there's a mysterious pince-nez? A mysterious little box,
Pez
a
head.
mysterious horseshoe, and a mysterious biscuit.
I think that last one might just be one of Iris's unfinished snacks. Ew, how long has that been
You're
there?
nasty.
I do like this fireplace. It's one of the best things I've seen since we arrived in the country, in fact. Wagahai's resting place. Although, I do yearn for a Japanese kotatsu. Putting your legs under a warm, blanketed table is so comforting.
Do be careful, Mr. Naruhodo. Don't mistakenly put your feet into the fire, will you? You'd suffer terrible burns, you know.
No, I'm built different.
I worry sometimes about how Susato-san sees me. There's all sorts on these shelves. Chemistry apparatus, books, papers, and lots of things I've never seen before. It's all heaped up so high, I can't help feeling that the whole lot is going to topple at any moment.
It looks as though it might topple, and yet it doesn't. The epitome of Mr. Sholmes' brilliance.
I think it's just gravity.
I don't get it. As it happens, I'm quite well practiced when it comes to stacking shelves myself.
And slacking off.
Just the other day, the shelf in my office finally gave way under the strain, though.
It looks as though it might topple, and it does. Yes, the epitome of your disarray.
I really don't get it.
Fuck you.
Motherfucker. I finally managed to remember this behemoth's name. The Great Analytoscope. The Anal Scope.
I don't think it was here when I left for Japan, was it?
Oh, is that right?
Yes, because it was with the pawnbroker.
Ah, of course.
Oh, that's given me a wonderful idea. I could pawn everything that's on your desk. The office would be tidy at last.
Don't even joke about it, Miss Susato. You are joking, aren't you?
He's like, you got me fucked up right now.
Ah, here we go. The Stradivarius. This is Mr. Sholmes' favorite violin. Favorite? Famous. The one he found being sold for a song at a pawnbrokery. What's it called again? A shodi something?
Oh yes, this wonderful instrument features the adventures of fucking balls in the adventures of Sherlock Sholmes. It's a world-famous Stradivarius.
Strata what? Straddle?
Stradivarius, Mr. Naruhodo.
Stragic.
Are you dumb? Are you even trying now?
The grabber?
The grabber.
We'll come back to this another time, I think.
The grabber.
Alright. That's about that. Iris'
Oh my
pretty little
God,
tea set
it's
is out.
the
Beautifully as
thumbnail.
ever. Oh yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Look at the thing.
It's the thing. You can see Andy sitting there.
Well, it's only by carefully taking care of a tea set that you can make good tea.
Is that a roundabout way of telling me I need to tidy my frickin' desk?
Yes, you disgusting pig! Oh, Mr. Naruhodo, you do overthink things at times.
Yeah, whatever you say.
Mr. Naruhodo, you are a little idiot, aren't you? That's Iris's wonderful collection of medicines, potions, and chemicals. Just look at all the little bottles she squeezed onto the shelves.
There's not
Yes,
a lot
and
there.
There's a charming little ribbon tied around the bottle, too. But the labels aren't quite so charming, are they? This one here reads deadly poison. Oh,
was
I want to
literally
drink that
going
one.
Oh, I've been so excited about the idea of drinking deadly poison.
Deadly poison.
Deadly poison.
Of helping Iris with her experiments, you know?
Just try to avoid any bottles labeled deadly poison. Or highly explosive.
What the fuck?
If I've remembered correctly, this large and imposing lump of iron is called a typewriter.
To think that every single one of the adventures of Sherlock Sholmes blossomed from this very machine. Ah, it's such a dreamy thought.
I actually had a go on it the other day. The metal bars that move when you hit the keys got all tangled up somehow, and that made Iris angry.
Mr. Naruhodo, you're ruining my dreamy thoughts. Please shut the fuck up. Don't do that again.
That makes Misato-san angry as well, bitch.
What the fuck did you just call me?
I'm gonna go. Alright, time to greet this moron.
What?
Oh,
Who is that?
a woman?
A woman.
23rd October, British Supreme Court Lord Chief Justice's office.
Who's the hoe?
Who's that? Who's that? Who's this broad? Who's that standing beside Lord Strongheart?
She looks like a swan.
I wonder. I've never seen her before. I wonder if she'll hear me talking about her from 5 feet away.
Hey, lady.
Get away from me.
She's fine. You're ugly.
What the hell? A young champion of the court. You had some success this morning, I understand.
I don't like your rubby lips.
And you've thrown the entire government into disarray as a result, you frickin' moron.
Also, saying rubby lips as an actual, like, adjective as a 25-year-old is just so funny to me. Because, like, we said that shit when we were little, and when you say it
Yeah.
like an adult, it just sounds stupid.
Yeah, we said that shit when we were like 5.
Yeah. Your rubby lips.
Is that even a word?
I don't think so. Rubby? Like, what the fuck?
You mean because of Professor Harebrain's experiment?
Hold up, while you're doing that, I'm about to look up what rubby means.
Because I remember reading it in a book.
Rubby.
It was in that like fish. It was like a fish book.
Rubby meaning. The first thing it says is, did you mean Ruby Tuesday near me?
Sham science being demonstrated at London's Great Exhibition.
Oh,
This country's been made to look foolish, and now
is a word.
politicians are scrabbling to respond. It is, okay.
Rubby, an alcoholic who habitually drinks rubbing alcohol.
Oh, okay.
What the fuck?
Why was that in a kid's book?
Why would you do that?
Lord Von
Rubbing
Ziegs is in
alcohol,
Whitehall.
especially
doing
when
an
mixed
emergency
with
briefing.
cheap wine for drinking.
What the hell? Oh dear, I didn't mean to cause any trouble. None of this is your responsibility. The government is entirely to blame for having been taken in.
Put the lady on the mic.
The special dispensation that prevents investigation at the scene will be annulled later today. Once that happens, my forensic investigation team will move in and deal with that scrap metal in no time. Is scrap metal now, is it?
Yeah. Wait, you're kind of ugly, but not really.
She just looks
You're
sleep deprived.
kind of scary.
She just needs some sleep.
Yeah, literally. Until later then, Lord Strongheart.
Yes, thank you, Goose.
What the fuck?
Building a goose, not a swan.
I'm going
get
to
out.
eat you alive.
Who was that?
I'm
Some
scared.
gooseneck fucker. I don't care.
Some gooseneck fucker.
That was Dr. Courtney Syfe, Scotland Yard's esteemed chief coroner.
Yeah, she looks like a coroner. That makes a lot of sense.
She's leading the forensic investigation team's handling of this case.
She's also
She was
a
just
zombie.
delivering her report about the victim, in fact. Oh, I see. About Mr. Osmond. Yes, the odious man. Following the outcome of the trial earlier, I asked the coroner's office to reevaluate his
so
findings.
funny that was what I thought it was. Oh, an
Yes,
odious
he smells.
man.
I don't have time to tell you what she concluded. If you want to know, you'll have to ask her directly. You can find her in the forensics laboratory. Ah, right.
I mean, I don't want to talk to either of you.
Now, what were you here to see me about? Actually, I have no reason for being here. I can give you 7 minutes and 39 seconds of my time. So he's not running quite so spectacularly late anymore. Why the hell is Tomato here?
Why the hell are you here?
By the way, Lord
Look at
Strongheart,
this.
about this. Symbol, I think it's still the same.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
so
it's
too.
the same. Crossbow? No. It's worth any time of my life? No. Alright, I don't think it's really gonna happen.
No,
Never
I don't
mind.
think so either. Oh,
Another full foul of the Reaper's curse. What? Odious man. The ink was barely dry on the man's acquittal papers.
stinky boy.
He had just emerged from a trial in which he was being prosecuted as the hand of Lord Von Zieks. Do you think the verdict was wrong? The law is final. Verdicts are final. However, as long as mere mortals are the ones making the decisions, there is always room for error. The influence of large criminal organizations is sometimes felt even in our highest courtrooms. That would be the dark and devilish side to London, I suppose. Sure. I think we asked him about this already, too. Never mind. Get out. Alright, I don't really expect him to really have anything else to say about these, so... it's whatever. Alright, well, before I talk to you... just sitting behind that desk makes you feel so important, don't you think?
Would you like to have an office like this, Mr. Naruhodo? With such a grand desk?
Who, me? No, I don't think so.
Oh?
Well, imagine if you suddenly found yourself needing the toilet. You'd have so far to go.
No, I'd just poop on the floor. How true. Perhaps the important people who work in ostentatious offices like this haven't considered such things.
I'm gonna take that as a compliment. These very European suits of armor are still glaring at each other across the carpet, I see. In a way, they feel like guardians of the Lord Chief Justice's office.
I suppose. They're rather like lion dogs that guard the shrines in Japan, aren't they?
Koma Inu.
Aren't they a bit too human to be called lion dogs?
Did you know that it's a dream of mine to keep 2 cats one day?
Well, we already lost Wagahai, so...
No.
I feel as though we've gone
Rest
off a
in
bit on a
peace.
tangent, don't you?
Wagahai.
As ever, the enormous clock is diligently maintaining its rhythmical tick-tock today.
Watching machinery at work can be quite mesmerizing, can't it? Ironically, you can completely forget the time. What I particularly enjoy is watching the enormous wheels of,
Steam locomotive turning. Shit.
Wow.
When I was a little girl, grandmother often used to take me to watch the railway engine, do you know?
It's an open fire for me. I could sit and watch the flames for hours.
Mr. Naruhodo, we could install one in the office. An enormous wheel, turned by an enormous steam engine. Big train.
Perhaps we could start with a simple fireplace? You couldn't read all these books, even if you were reincarnated 6 times over as a bookworm. New isekai title. Lord Strongheart
That's
really
so
read all
true.
these?
That time I got reincarnated as a bookworm.
I think we made that joke already.
Yeah, we probably did.
Thinking about it, Father's study is full of books that look as though they've never been read too.
Father Time won't be father anymore. Oh, really?
Oh, really?
Peddlers of books are forever pushing their wares on him, you see. And I think he's just too kind-hearted to refuse them.
There's a phrase for that in Britain. People would say they saw him coming.
It makes me wonder if perhaps the vast number of books on the shelves in here are a sign of Lord Strongheart's overwhelming kind-heartedness.
Yeah, that's bullshit.
Yeah, I'm not sure you could afford
Look at
to have a
his
kind heart
face.
to get to keep Lord Von Zieks in line, could you? Alright, that should be everything. Alright.
The fit.
What exactly is the forensic investigation? The fit that you mentioned before.
What the fit?
The British Empire's police force must become the most exemplary in the world. I will kill and exploit anyone I have to.
Yeah,
For that
you
to
guys
happen.
know you're gonna lose the war, right?
It's imperative that we embrace forensic science and everything it has to offer. We don't count the Revolutionary War, they had help. I first created the forensic investigation team a year ago now, unofficially of course, to pave the way.
Goodness, a year ago?
At next month's symposium, I intend to present the results of their work to the world. Once I do that, the House of Lords will be powerless to oppose the creation of a full-scale forensics division. And once that happens, the position of Attorney General will be mine, and criminals will suffer dearly.
Not a villain or
What do
anything.
you mean? Yeah, what the hell?
Yeah, like, this dude is
Far
saying
too-
some crazy shit, and we're like, wow, he's so cool.
For too long, those scoundrels have made a mockery of our legal system with false evidence and bribes. But London's scum is about to be rounded up and burnt in the fires
What
of
the
hell.
fuck?
Okay, dude.
Who hurt you?
I intend to see to it personally by killing them all. By creating the finest police force the world has ever known to protect our honor and our future. Look at those eyes. He means every word.
Yeah, you're fucking weird, dude.
Dr. Scythe is an extremely reliable coroner. When I officially establish the forensics division at Scotland Yard, she will run it as my right-hand woman. Now then, speaking of the symposium, Miss Mikotoba.
Oh, yes, my lord.
Your father should be on the high seas as we speak, making his way here to represent the Empire of Japan. It would be a shame if he died.
I'm capsizing his boat as we speak.
Yes, that's right. I understand he will arrive at the beginning of next month.
God,
We all
things
have
took
dreams.
so much time back then.
We could dream. Are you acquainted, Lord Strongheart? The Professor Mikotoba, I mean.
I'm scared.
It was many years ago now, but yes. I remember Dr. Mikotoba very well. If my memory serves, it was some 15 years ago now that your father came to Britain as a visiting student.
It was the year I was born, so yes, 16 years ago, in fact.
Well, I bet that was the worst year of his life.
What the hell?
Mikotoba was a young practitioner of forensic science, and Jigoku accompanied him as a young, promising judge. The
The what?
punctiliousness and politeness of the Japanese at the time.
Oh yeah, it's,
impressed
it is not punk delicious.
Yeah, punctilicious. Not that I wish to imply impoliteness or carelessness on your part in any way. I didn't think that you were.
But now I
Dr.
think you
Mikotoba
are.
studied forensics at one of London's large hospitals. St. Sinners, if I'm not mistaken.
That's not weird at all.
Dr. Scythe was also there then, as it happens. Not Honey Clinic, at least.
Yeah, literally. Oh my god. Forgot about that place. Freaking nasty. Anyway.
Then Dr. Scythe knows my father, does she?
She was your medical assistant at the time, so I doubt their paths crossed regularly. But I've no doubt that they knew each other superficially. After all, Dr. Mikotoba was here studying his subject for some 6 years in total. 6 years? That's a long time to be studying abroad, isn't it? Where did I go?
lived with- Away. I lived with my grandmother in those years. My
So
office
he left
now.
his newly born daughter behind and went overseas for 6 whole years? Wow, Father of the Year.
Literally.
It was a rather turbulent time at home.
Oh,
Perhaps father wanted a reason to get away.
from you? What do you mean? Why?
'Cause he hate me.
Well, clearly something was going on at the time. Anyway,
Because you were ugly. Anyways.
I wanted to ask you about Lord Von Zieks, actually. I heard that his older brother was killed some years ago by a mass murderer known as the Professor, who targeted nobles and royalty. Is that right? You Japanese are a thorough lot. You've done your research well. Yes. And you could say it was that very incident that gave rise to the Reaper. What? Why?
Reaper. Oh man.
When his brother, Cletus von Zeeks, was murdered. It was just after young Barak had graduated from the University of London and became a prosecutor. More obvious criminals who managed to evade conviction in court started disappearing. Rumors quickly spread throughout the capital. Londoners started to say that wherever Barak von Zeeks went, the ghost of his dead brother wasn't far behind.
Oh my word.
So, Lord von Zeeks isn't the Reaper? It's the ghost of his brother? I guess. Ever since that time, he became a very aloof figure in London's legal circles. Wow. Oh, yes, a Lord Strongheart. Go ahead. It's about Professor Harebrain's experimental machine. We'd like your permission to examine the remains, if possible. No.
Yeah, it looks like we don't have time.
Are you well versed in science, then? Not in the slightest. In fact, you could say I was barely aware of the subject at all until recently. Well, the special dispensation legally preventing investigation of the machine is currently being annulled. Within a few hours, Dr. Seitz's team of forensic experts will begin their own investigation. But I suppose until then, there's no harm in you looking at it, the wreckage, as long as you touch nothing. Thank you.
As long as you don't foil my plot to kill everyone.
And I'll be able to see it too.
You specifically can't.
What?
Your time is up.
What?
You'll have to excuse me now, I'm afraid. My next engagement calls.
Oh, I thought he meant to look at the thing. I was like, what the fuck? We didn't even get in there.
We are extremely sorry to have troubled you when you are so busy, Mr. Lord.
I have important matters to attend to in preparation for the symposium, you understand. Bye.
Thanks, Mr. Lord.
Okay, just like that.
And just like that, we can go to prison.
Mr. Sholmes' suite is just as it was when I left. Our lovely little office. What wonderful memories I have of this place. I always feel so nervous here. I should love to ask if I could borrow some books, but I just can't. Do you know, I don't believe we visited this place for some time. I'm rather excited. I'm rather excited. I'm rather excited. Alright, well, where do we want to go? Fuck it.
Know.
We go to the hospital.
Oh, snap.
Blood.
23rd October, Forensics Laboratory.
Scared.
I believe this is it. Dr. Slice. I keep wanting to say Slife.
I keep wanting to say
Scythe's laboratory.
seethe for some fucking reason.
That chemical smell really assaults the nose. There's plenty of assault the eyes in here, too.
It looks as though the doctor isn't here. But we're here now, so we may as well do some sightseeing, don't you think?
What a seasoned tourist you've become, Mrs. Sato. We could just have a little look around, being careful not to upset any restless souls. That's not what I wanted to look at. A table and a set of sharp tools. When you consider each in isolation, it all looks quite innocent. So why is it that when you put them side by side, they seem so horribly disturbing?
It might be best not to ponder it too deeply. Seeing the large tome that's open on the desk does make me wonder, though. How can anybody concentrate on bookwork with this acrid odor of chemicals in the air? This odious
You
man.
either have to have a cast iron constitution, or a really terrible sense of smell. It stinks. Those large jars seem to have pale things floating around inside them. I suppose they're fruit liquors or something. Or like the pickled umeboshi plums we make back home. Yeah, okay, buddy.
I love a pickled plum. I have some in my fridge right now.
Father had jars like that in his laboratory as well. I expect they're human organs in a preserving solution, probably as examples of some rare medical condition.
Ms. Susato, there are some things in the world that it's perfectly fine to never know about. Ever.
No,
So as I said, I'm sure they're fruit liquors or umeboshi, aren't they?
of course.
Coward.
Show me the woman.
Look at all the bottles on the shelves in these cabinets. What an assortment of chemicals.
These ones here are labeled highly toxic.
Why are you so happy?
That's worrying, because there are also things in here that looks like salt and pepper shakers in there.
Oh yes, and they actually say salt and pepper on them.
What?
The doctor probably spends a lot of time in this room, I suppose. Perhaps she has meals here sometimes.
Life goes on, even when you're surrounded by death.
I suppose this is Dr. Scythe's desk.
Ugh. I would not like to work in a place like this.
It's very tidy, though, isn't it, Mr. Naruhodo? Imagine how efficiently she must work.
The lighting is poor, which is bad for the eyes, and the chemical smell can't be good for you. Not to mention the skeleton watching over you as you work, which is definitely bad for the nerves. The place sucks.
Well, yes, those are valid concerns, I suppose.
I could just about cope with a one-eyed Daruma doll watching over me, but that's all. Hey, buddy.
I'm a skeleton.
Well, look at this. What a magnificent display case. Hello, Boney.
Hi.
The cherry wood has been polished to a high sheen. Holy shit, it's smoke! And the intricate carving is joy to behold. Western cabinet makers really are skilled, aren't they?
Do you have nothing to say about the skeleton inside, Mr. Naruhodo?
It ain't real. Mr. Sato, can't you tell that I'm trying very hard to avoid talking about the terrifying contents of the case, so can you shut the hell your mouth?
What the
It's how I
fuck?
cope.
I'll be sure to remember that from now on.
Thank you.
I like the burbs.
That looks like an owl and a crow up there.
I know. And they haven't even twitched since we came in here.
Well, no, they wouldn't have. They're taxidermy mounts, Mr. Naruhodo.
Ugh, I was afraid you were gonna say that. I've been trying very hard to tell myself they're just sleeping with their eyes open.
Yes, I think perhaps you were wise to put something like your Daruma doll on display in the office instead.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, brother.
Alright, I guess the doctor isn't gonna come back.
The doctor is out.
Alright, going to prison.
Yay, jail. Oh, shit.
Jesus. Oh my
23rd
God.
October. Local jail. Local prison, cell 11.
My bedroom.
My bedroom.
What's he doing?
Ow.
He's... Oh my! The whole wall of this cell is covered in mathematical equations.
And he's still writing more now. Professor, sorry to interrupt. Oh, balls.
Yes, I'm sorry too.
Mr. Naruhodo, and who is this young lady?
My name is Susato Mikotoba, and I'm Mr. Naruhodo's judicial assistant. It's a pleasure to meet you,
Mr. Professor. Goddammit. Professor?
Oh, if only I'd met a refined young woman like you sooner.
What the fuck?
None of this would have happened. No, that's not logical. That makes no sense at all.
Oh dear, I'm sorry if my presence here upsets you.
I owe you an apology too, Professor. I didn't manage to deliver what I promised you I would in court this morning. Oh, no. The whole miserable affair. It all happened because I've been such a complete and utter clot.
I mean, real, but...
Professor Hairbrain? What have you been working on in your cell?
How did you get in here?
Oh, I don't know.
You mean that? Oh dear, how embarrassing. I was suddenly struck by an idea, you see, and I simply had to write it down. Well, was just all I had at hand. Oh, is it some new hypothesis? Something to surpass super high voltage instantaneous kinesis, maybe? No, actually. This is my autobiography.
Your autobiography?
How I was diddled and fiddled.
What?
Whoa.
What
Wow,
the
that
actual
hairbrain.
fuck?
Okay, Diddy.
Yeah, I'm gonna need you to change that title.
I found that I could represent my odd fortunes with only odd numbers and an ambitious set
How I
of
was
simultaneous
diddled?
equations.
Really? How I was diddled?
I'm gonna have to pay back for all the loans I took for the kinesis machine, you see.
Oh my god.
So it's gonna be a new serial publication for
Science.
next month. Part 1, an odd birth, an odd upbringing. You can't beat the man's optimism, that's for sure. A horrible title, though.
Oh my god.
I see. Well, for now, would you mind if we talked a little more about the case? Oh, yes, of course. I've been working through the numbers. I was diddled. I
Stop.
was fiddled by the power of them. Would you rather me say I was fingered?
Oh my god.
By Asman. And by that aloof engineer, Trevor.
Diddled by Odie asshole.
We're not gonna sit through an explanation of all these equations, are we? Okay, weirdo.
He's been locked up too long.
Everything I believed in has been turned on its head. My research, Mr. Asman, the kinesis machine, my hypothesis even. I'm sorry it's come to this. There was really no other way. No, it's not your fault. I wanted to protect my work, but in the end, there was nothing worth protecting. It was never my intention to deceive anyone. I didn't want to trick the public.
No, of course you didn't.
But in court this morning, I realized something. Oh? If you done something wrong without knowing it, you still did something wrong. Logically, it makes no difference if you're aware of it or not.
I mean, true.
Ignorance is a poor excuse. The blame still lies with me.
No, Professor.
He believed in me this morning, you know. Baroque did. He believed in my hypothesis. Well, I think that was just a necessary factor in the prosecution establishing his case. No, Baroque wouldn't do something like that. I'm sure. He genuinely believed it. Did he? Did he? Well, I think I understand now. Why it was that he decided to take on the prosecution by trial, I mean. After the terrible accident happened, nobody would believe in my hypothesis anymore. Not the police, not the prosecution service, not any lawyers even. I feel like I dealt some kind of finishing blow there. So if any other prosecutor had taken the case, if it was anyone other than Baroque, I'm sure the prosecution would have declared my hypothesis complete utter nonsense.
And in that case, you would have been declared a fraud yourself, Professor.
Exactly, which would have been a fate worse than death for me, even though I am a fucking fraud, but that's besides the point. Baroque insisted that I was a proper man of science from start to finish. You'd think that's why he... I know him very well, indeed. He's an extremely kind-hearted soul.
But that extremely kind-hearted soul spent all morning trying to paint you as a murderer, didn't he?
Fuck. Well, admittedly, that part of the analysis bears to have some flaws in it. And what about the whole Reaper side of things? How does that fit in with the kind-hearted soul idea? I don't fucking know. Ass man. Do you think he set out to trip you from the very start? I'm sorry to say, that does seem likely, yes. When I first met him, he introduced himself as a wealthy financier. He looked over the paper I'd written and said my work would benefit all humanity and must be pursued. He was so enthused, he was so emphatic. But in reality, he was the mastermind of some vast criminal network, it seems. I still can't believe it.
As the machine was essentially a set decoration for some stage magic. It probably didn't require a large amount of investment, actually.
But the scale of it wasn't just some small trick. It was a very elaborate feat of deception. All young scientists are full of hope about their burgeoning ideas, full of zeal. But none of us have any money. We all want to do research, but we can't afford it. Many of us take our barely legal part-time work to try and earn just a few measly pennies to carry on. I'm fucking broke. To go through all of that, only to be taken in for a complete fool, is too rotten to believe. It is, I agree. And that's why we have to find those responsible and bring them to justice. Mr. Asman's no more, of course, which leaves only the engineer.
Mr. Enoch Drebber.
Drebber, the engineer. Is he an engineer, or a magician, or a swindler? It was about a year ago when Mr. Asman first brought Drebber to meet me at my laboratory. Since then, I've met him many times to discuss details about the kinesis machine. But at no point did you have any inkling that he was just an illusionist. Oh, he definitely wasn't just an illusionist. What do you mean? He was a wealth of deep scientific knowledge. There's no question that the man's a genuine scientist. It's instantly apparent in the conversation. I see.
But the wretched man deceived you, Professor. It's unforgivable. We must do everything we can to find him and bring him to justice. Are there no more clues you can give us to his, where the fuck he went?
I'm sorry. We only ever discussed the kinesis machine, nothing else. Although, just once. I did visit his workshop. What workshop? Drebber's enormous fabrication laboratory, where he constructed my great machine. Why didn't you mention this before? Enoch Drebber's workshop. There's every chance we might find the men there. So you've been to Trevor's place of work then? Yes, just once you understand. It was an enormous place, and plenty of room to construct the Ace machine, you see. Where can we find it? We have to go there at once. There's a good chance we'll find Trevor there. Well, yes, definitely. I'm sure. As in, I'm sure you're not going to want to hear this. But I have absolutely no idea where the fuck the workshop is at all.
Oh.
I'm so sorry. I was more than half expecting that. You see, I was blindfolded in the carriage the entire way there. He blindfolded you? Wasn't taking any chances then. This place was incredible, the pinnacle of modern engineering. Even the oil he used was the very best, a special French machine oil that's impossible to obtain in Britain. Ah, the indescribable scent of that imported oil. Perfumers across the world should forget the secret formulae and use that instead.
Yeah, I want to smell like oil.
What do you think, Mr. Sato? Ode to machine for your next birthday?
I've never used any kind of perfume, Mr. Naruhodo, and I'm not sure I'd like to start with that. I don't suppose you know even part of the workshop's address, do you, Professor? You don't have a business card from Mr. Drebber, for example.
The man was clearly very cautious, Mr. Sato. I'm sure he would never have... Aha! Yes, I do. He gave me his business card once. It's right here. Look. What?
Let me see that.
What the fuck? Throw it again to the wind, why don't you? This just says place.
Place. Name.
Enoch Drebber, engineer. Well, this is fucking useless. I'm afraid that's all it says. There's no address.
But what's the point of the card? No. Oh well, I can't say I'm surprised. Still, this could be useful. Well, what a useless piece of shit. You gave us nothing to work with.
E. Drebber. Blot.
It's dark smudge here.
I think that's machine oil. Let's sniff it.
Possibly. Professor Harebrayne mentioned something about the oil Mr. Drebber uses, didn't he? He said it was specially imported, very high quality oil that's possible to obtain in Britain.
Yes, that's right. But more importantly,
Oh my god.
that it's more fragrant than the finest perfume. So, excuse me a moment. No, it doesn't appear to have any scent at all.
Don't worry, I expect that's just because there's a trace amount on there. Oh, okay. Guess it's gonna be did that. Well, thanks for nothing, I guess.
Literally.
Well, I guess we're gonna pay Sholmes a visit. And the pretty lady.
He's still here?
23rd October, Madame Tospel's. No, my! No wonder it's called the House of Horrors.
The House of Horrors.
House of Horrors.
I'd like to turn on my heels and go straight home via the confectionery.
Being scared makes you crave sweets? I can understand that.
I was looking forward to a reunion after 6 months away, but there's no sign of Mr. Sholmes anywhere.
That's strange. He should be here investigating the abduction of the waxwork. Oh well, I suppose we'll just have to come back again later.
Damn.
Oh, bro just isn't here?
No one's around.
Weird. Ah yes, the heavy curtains in the middle of the House of Horrors. Whenever's on the other side of them, you just know it's gonna be terrifying, don't you?
The sign says it's the Madame Tospel's special exhibit. It seems you have to pay extra to go inside.
I know, can you believe that? Pay more money? I said we haven't been scared enough already.
It's not my doing, Mr. Naruhodo.
No, I think it is. That old policeman isn't here now, obviously. I still can't believe he just happened to be on the jury, though.
Yeah, that was weird.
I'd understood that London has a population of 6 million people, and yet you do seem to run into the same people disproportionately often, don't you?
Unfortunately.
Yeah, a lot.
Oh no, don't stab me.
Oh, what a horrifying scene! A murderer caught in the grisly act!
I know, and in case you were wondering, it's the one with the big knife that's supposed to be the killer.
Thanks.
I don't think anybody would be in doubt about that, surely.
Did you know that according to the description, The bathtub at the back has no particular significance?
What? Really? I would have thought it was meant to show that the killer also worked in a bathhouse peddling criminal wares.
Aha! We have a new theory. I knew it. It's all coming together.
It's all coming together. The bathhouse murder.
Well, no signs of idiots here.
I don't like this one. This one's posture reveals his weakness.
Sorry?
He's a bitch. The killer's stance leaves him wide open to attack. I'm quite sure I could see him off. With a Susato takedown, then a Susato squash, and then finally a Susato smash.
Right. Left.
And if that doesn't render the culprit unconscious, a Susato slam should finish him.
A Susato slam?
Oh, I'm sorry. It's rather hard to explain.
I bash your brains in.
Oh my god.
Leave yourself open slightly and I'll demonstrate.
Absolutely not. Ladder.
Ah, there's a stepladder there, look.
Oh, yes, a step ladder.
I think perhaps we should let this proprietress know that someone's left it out. The stepladder, I mean. Is something wrong?
Why do I feel as though I just managed to sidestep the top rung?
That's funny.
We got him.
We got him, boys.
Ladies and gentlemen,
We got him.
we got him.
Woo!
Alright, well, I guess this is going to be the last place on the list.
23rd October, the Great Exhibition Grounds, foot of the Crystal Tower.
That's one long-ass name.
It sounds like a fucking game.
What the? Puppy!
A friggin' puppy!
I had no idea there were so many people in the world.
There's like 3 people here.
I know.
I know
And
what you
one of them's
mean.
a dog.
It's really packed here today.
It feels as though it's taken us 2 hours just to make our way through the crowds to this point.
Has it? I shut my brain down, so I didn't really notice, to be honest.
God, he's so real.
Yeah.
Earlier he was like, yeah, I just kind of lost the will to live. And now he's like, I just shut my brain off when I don't want to think.
Me.
Gosh, I do wish I had your absence of mind sometimes, Mr. Naruhodo.
It's pretty easy, you just... Alright, that's definitely gotta be Gina. Yeah, that's
There
absolutely
you are.
her.
I had a feeling you lot would show your mugs before long.
What's up, bitch?
Look at my puppy. Oh.
Now, was that him?
No, I
Okay, I
guess
thought
so.
it was gonna be Gina. Oh, Inspector Gregson, what happened to your voice? I see you're hard at work as usual.
Nothing happened to my voice.
Well, greetings to you. I've been
What the
keeping well
fuck?
since...
Put the hat back
Yeah,
on.
we've been keeping well since we last met. What's all this ceremony? We just saw each other in court this morning. Oh, you fucking moron. Oh,
There
you
he is.
sunshine. The gentlewoman's so loyally at your side.
No. Why, thank you, Inspector. How good of you to notice.
He might be a bit rough around the edges, but he's still a proper English gentleman at heart, I suppose. As you probably guessed, we were hoping to investigate the scene some more.
Yeah, no.
Right. Well, that's the young trainee's domain. Unfortunately. Oi, get over here, Gina. I'm putting the dog down.
No!
She seems to be busy playing with a puppy. Probably giving it traditional East End training.
Gina? She's a police officer now?
Amazing, isn't it? They must have really low standards. She's a good kid, actually. Heart's in the right place, anyway. Got the detection bug, if you ask me. Fortunately, she's dumber than a sack of bricks. But anyway, yep, I think she'll follow my footsteps nicely. What do you mean? She's gonna be the next Emma Skye. I'm being transferred. It's time to say toodaloo
What?
to London. What?
No!
No,
Oh no, really?
Where the fuck are
That's-
you going?
that's a bit sudden, isn't it? I had no idea. Yeah, I'm going to hell.
God, first Gummy, now Gregson.
Where are you gonna be posted then? We'll come to see how you're getting along.
No, you won't.
Not likely. Well, you're welcome to try. If you don't mind a trip to France, that is. To France?
To France.
Well, we're working in the Paris Police Prefecture. She'll be right up my alley. But France is an entirely different country. I don't understand. Why would you be sent there? That's the way the adult world works, sunshine. Don't go poking your nose in where it's not wanted. intending to take the kid with me when I go. Both of them?
That's crazy.
What? You're taking Gina to Paris? Well, I can't leave her here in London. Who knows what'll become of her? I suppose he's worried that she slipped back into slipping her hands in the pocket of people's her hands into people's pockets of purses.
Who wrote that line? What the fuck?
I don't think he's worried about her pickpocketing, Mr. Naruhodo. I think he's worried about the Reaper.
Oh, of course. So that's playing on Inspector Dexter's mind too, is it? Anyway, I haven't mentioned any of this to Gina, so don't come blabbing, you hear me? No, of course not.
Hey, Gina, you're going to
I gotta keep that diving diva safe and sound. Until all this is over, at least. What?
Oi! Did you just call me a bloomin' diva fucking balls, you bitch?
So you heard that, did you? Dumber than a sack of bricks, I tell you. Right, well, any questions about the scene, you can put them to my cable detective diva here. Where's the puppy?
Oh, I killed it. Alright,
Oh.
yeah, the boss.
Inspector
Oh my fuck.
Inspector Legina.
Inspector Lestrange's in charge here now.
I suppose I better keep my word and not mention anything else about Paris. So, Gina,
You like
you've got a new
France?
dog, have you?
Yeah, oh
Aw,
my
that's cute.
god, it looks kind of like Apollo if he was a dog.
So we got, Scumshoe has Missile and Gina has, oh, Toby.
Toby, oh, Toby. Alright, anyway.
Isn't it great? Toby's his name. How delightful. He's absolutely adorable.
Yes, the dog does seem lovely. But it's the not so lovely Inspector Gregson is playing on my mind, to be honest.
Yeah, he's pretty fugly.
Pretty fugly. Alright, I will not examine the exhibition because that will send us up there.
Here's the scorching on the ground that you mentioned.
Yes, and there's what's left of the green balloon's envelope. All clear evidence of the balloon that exploded on the day of the incident.
Poor Professor Hairbrain. I do feel sorry for him that his dreams have been shattered like this.
Someone's well and truly burst his bubble, as it were. Ouch. I'm a bad person. I'm a piece of shit. Hi, people.
Ah, the Crystal Tower. I can't believe I'm seeing it as oh my god, and in such close proximity with my own eyes.
You've really been looking forward to the great exhibition, haven't you, Miss Susato?
Oh yes! When I found out that I had to return to Japan, I'm afraid I cursed my luck.
But here you are, back in London, gazing up at the magnificent tower.
I know. Perhaps I was wrong to curse my luck so harshly.
The frame rate.
Literally.
Damn, that's it. Alright, Gina.
What's up, Gene?
Anything new I can show you? Hey, look at where'd it go? Oh yeah, she stole it.
You're fucking dumb.
What the?
Wait.
Wait, what? I didn't even talk to her yet. What the? Hold on. What did I miss? Why did that do that?
The hell?
Okay, well, I don't know what that first dialogue option was, but now it's gone. It got replaced. Damn it. I wonder if that was gonna be, like, you know, talking about herself. That's usually what the first one is. What the hell?
That was weird. I didn't even notice it. Oh my god.
Yeah, I saw it change. Damn
What
it.
was it before? Did it say?
Hang on, I wonder if I can go back. Yes, I can. That's exactly what we're gonna do.
What did it even say?
We're about to see. Alright, I'm just gonna breeze through.
Let me just kill this dog real quick. Toby!
Some of you fucking morons. I noticed you missed the dialogue option because you presented the
take a
wrong
look at
item.
this fucking dog over here. You want to see how far I can kick it? Watch.
One of these two morons. Both of them are dumb as a sack of bricks. Anyway,
What
I'm
the
going to
fuck?
France. I'm out of here. Oh yeah, I'm taking it with me.
France.
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 But France, that's like the baguettes and Stop.
France! I'm just not France, I'm not.
Alright, well anyway, Diamond Diva. No. Now, what the hell's our problem? Anyway, bye.
Dive and Diva, no.
Alright. Toby.
I love Toby.
Alright.
Toby's
Yes,
such
what
a
was
good
that thing
dog
originally?
name.
It is. Okay, so I was just... It just
What the
changed to the
fuck?
same thing. Why did it do that? That was so weird. I thought it was something else.
Yeah, I was like, that
I-
would make zero sense. That's such a huge bug.
Gina?
What?
Why did your dialogue options do that? We were actually hoping that we could investigate the scene again.
Yeah, no. No, I can't do. You're alright. If it's around here, you can do what you like.
Oh, that's alright, is it?
I'm gonna be playing with my new friend here.
Yes, Toby.
Shut
Oof.
the hell up, Toby.
The machine that exploded must be at the top of those stairs, I presume.
Exploded.
I haven't actually seen it yet, so if you don't mind.
Sorry, you can't go up there, Sus.
Oh.
Oh,
It's like I told Odo yesterday. Even I ain't allowed to do that wreck. What's it called again? The reason we ain't supposed to touch it? The special...
The Special Dispensation for Scientific Equipment Act. Is that what you were thinking of? But it's being annulled, so...
So just
Strongheart
go
said
up
he
there.
didn't care.
That's the one. That's why only oh, what the fuck? That's why only them law are allowed to investigate it. What are they called again? The forensic something?
The Forensic Investigation Team? Is that what you're thinking of?
That's the one, yeah.
but isn't it the case that the special dispensation has been lifted?
Oh, you're stupid too.
Oh, you're stupid too. I think so. I don't really get it, to be truthful with you. You're still supposed to get permission from some bigwig of fucking that bastard over there.
Probably Dr. Scythe, I'm guessing.
Yeah, probably. What was his name again? Lord Strange something.
Yeah, well, funnily enough, we did that.
I'm not sure that's quite right, Gina. I think you mean Lord Strongheart, perhaps.
That's the one, yeah. Apparently he's always watching from time to, watching the time or something.
Actually, we've just recently been to see Lord Strongheart.
You what? You met him? Last time the boss was called in to go and see him.
Oh, okay. I think I know why the dialogue thing updated.
Oh.
Because since we talked to him already, it probably just immediately flipped.
Yeah, probably.
Damn.
He waited for 3 hours at the Co's office and came back sniveling.
Tragic.
Well, Lord Strongheart has given us permission to examine the scene as long as we touch nothing.
Oh yeah.
Honestly.
Alright then, go ahead. What if it turns out you're lying or fucking kill you? It'll be the boss who gets it. He'll never eat another chip again in his life.
Good thing he's going to France then.
So, you're still saying all this is above board, are you?
I'm sure everything will be fine.
That really would be tragic.
Alright then, them's the stairs. Off you go.
Oh, thank you, Gina.
Yeah, don't fucking mention it like ever. It was great, weren't it? I had a right laugh. It was a new one on me, that. You know, being in court and not spending the whole time worrying about him about to be found out. My bad.
Yeah.
You did keep an awful lot of secrets in all of your previous court appearances, didn't you?
Yeah, and Dodo's made things hard for me every single time and all.
Just doing my job, Gina.
But watching someone else get in the neck is a lot of fun, actually. It was amazing when you showed that dodgy professor's dodgy experiment was total fix.
The dodgy professor, as you put it, Gina, is Mr. Naruhodo's client.
Yes, I'm starting to wish he wasn't, though.
It's the boss I feel sorry for. Sent us off to do the impossible.
What do you mean?
He's supposed to arrest that cove, ain't he? And in time for the moral and all. You know, the dodgy engineer. What's his name again?
Mr. Trevor, you mean? Enoch Drebber?
That's the one, yeah.
So the police are looking for this mysterious man with the black monocle. I guess they would be.
It's putting too much on the boss if you ask me. Says it's giving him a gut ache. Oh dear. But I do wonder if it isn't actually from all the fried food.
So Scotland Yard are trying to track down Mr. Enoch Drebber. I wonder if they've had any luck.
He's really funny looking. Got 2 eyes that don't match. Stole a glimpse of a picture of him earlier. I mean, I didn't actually pinch it or nothing. The old devil's got it.
Sorry, who?
You know, that scowling reaper what's always glunking down glasses of blood red Blanc. What the fuck?
Drink your blood.
Lord Von Seeks, what the hell is Blanc? He's always at it for me, that cove. Don't know what he's always scowling about, mind. Probably would have been a pretty good boss, as it goes.
She'd rather be the Reaper's apprentice than a detective's trainee? The way I see it, if the choice is between a chip-guzzling detective and a chalice-clugging demigod, you're equally badly off with both.
I suppose you're right. I hadn't thought of it like that.
I haven't put that one to bed.
Anyway, the point is, everyone at the yard's dead set on finding the fucking guy, fishy engineer. Well, there don't seem to be no clues to go on, so they're stuck.
There's nothing that can lead us to Drebber at all? What the flip?
Toby the dog.
Where'd you find that little mutt then, Gina?
Oi! Don't be so flaming rude, Odo.
Where'd you find the fucking shit?
What the hell?
Slight overreaction, don't you think?
There ain't no mutt, alright. Toby's, how did they put it?
K9.
Adorable. Oh yeah! A bona fide detective.
Sorry?
I'm giving him a proper title and everything. It's Chief Inspector Toby to you.
More senior than Inspector Gregson, isn't he?
Oh, so he's a police dog, is he?
The police recruit dogs now?
I've heard that they're already being used officially in Germany as part of their city policing. They've used for chasing criminals and such like. They have wonderful sense of smell after all.
I have a fairly good sense of smell myself as it happens.
What the frick?
I can tell undergarments that have been freshly laundered from undergarments that haven't.
What?
Is there something you want to tell us?
Why did you say that?
You're fucking weird.
That's nothing compared to this little fella, Odo. Also, I wouldn't go around telling people that. That's fucking weird.
Oh, really?
According to what the boss said.
I love him!
He looks like a dark potato.
I love him.
Once Toby has got a good whiff of your drawers, he'll fucking eat him or something.
I could chase that snake to the other side of the world.
What? To the other side of the world? You mean he could swim?
Mr. Naruhodo, I think you may have missed the point by a rather large margin.
I just
why,
changed
stupid.
the whole fucking line.
I just can't believe that little dog is such a credible skill.
I want a picture of him doing the potato stance.
I'm telling you, Odo, there's gonna be more dogs doing a bit of police in the future. Yes, I agree.
Right? One of these days, I'll be barking orders at us lot, not the other way around.
Oh dear. Sorry, Gina, I don't think I agree with your vision quite that much.
Fuck you.
Well, anyway, whatever you think about that, Toby here is Britain's first police dog. I found him down in the East End the other day. Someone had just chucked him out on the street.
There you go. I knew you should have done him from somewhere.
He's got rabies.
Oh, Gina, you're such a kind-hearted soul, aren't you? To children and to animals.
Well,
Yeah, I'm basically the best.
well. I guess that's that. And I think this is the perfect place to wrap this up.
Yeehaw.
So next time on the Great Ace Attorney Resolve, we're gonna go check out the wreckage, and then probably go back and visit the doctor, and then probably find Sholmes, which will probably bring us to Dr. Drebber. So I think that's probably gonna be the order of events for the
Yeah.
next one.
I think that's smart.
So, as always, if you all enjoyed and want to show some love and support for the series and the channel, you know what to do. Be sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll catch you all in the next episode.
Sorry, I yawned.